Do you like touring the world? Alright, let's go to Paris. When it comes to Paris, there seems to be lots of things that captivate millions of visitors day in and day out. Yeah? Paris is one of the world's most visited destinations due to the combination of great food, interesting culture, and so much more. Known as the City of Lights as well as the City of Love, Paris is located in northern central France. The city has a long history of art and a rich culture. From museums to restaurants, cafes, and parks, the city offers endless activities to experience French culture. In case you're planning on going on a vacation or just want to know about the city, here are top things you should know about Paris. First, fasten your seatbelt, relax because I'm about to take you on a beautiful ride. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and be part of my growth. Alright, back to the topic. Here are things you should know about Paris. Number 1. In order to communicate, you need to learn or know at least a little of the language, which is French. Knowing the basics will make a huge difference. Phrases like bonjour, merci, pardon, comment allez-vous, excusez-moi, d'accord, s'il vous plaît, and au revoir are very useful. In addition, don't hesitate to write down what you are looking for or the information you need, and it will be a lot easier to communicate. Number 2. They are fashion gurus. In Paris, you must step up if you don't want to be intimidated. Paris is a home to fabulous vintage shops like Louis Vuitton, Valentino, and Armani. Parisians are very beautiful and fashionable. However, you don't need to put so much pressure on yourself. Plenty of people do wear sweatshirts and tank tops. You can do the same, so no pressure. Number 3. It's one of the easiest cities to navigate in the world. One of the best ways to get around Paris is on foot, strolling through it. Not only will you be able to admire historical streets as well as monuments and museums, but you'll particularly be able to walk peacefully without getting stuck in traffic. The good thing is that it's incredibly difficult to get lost because there are lots of arrondissements, that's neighborhoods, and every single street sign in the entire city shows which one you're in. So it will be advisable to wear comfortable shoes since the city is best explored on foot. So ditch the heels and wear your most comfortable pair of sneakers or sandals for the time being. Number 4. Besides walking, the metro system is another great way to get around Paris. There are over 15 metro lines connecting the city underground, linking up with 5 larger RER lines that head out to surrounding suburbs. Worthy of note is that the metro doesn't operate 24 hours a day. In case you get stuck, do not worry. There are night buses offering public transportation during those late nights or early morning hours. Renting a Velib is also a great way to explore Paris. The Velib is a public bike sharing system with more than 1,800 stations all over the city. You can either rent an e-bike or a standard bike for a definite amount of time, then return it to a nearby station before your validity is over. You can also take the train so you can experience a hassle-free and comfortable way of going around France. Number 5. There are plenty of parks and excellent museums to discover. In Paris, there are over 400 parks and gardens to explore. There are also more than 1,800 recognized monuments in Paris and 173 museums. Therefore, for picnics, morning runs, and weekend strolls in the park, there are plenty of gardens to explore. Please note, sitting on the grass is forbidden. Just appreciate the beauty and keep off the grass. Here's a tip. In order to avoid waiting in line for every monument you want to visit, it is strongly advised to buy your tickets online so you don't have to do it on site. If you do not want to buy online or simply can't, remember to wait in line very early to make sure you won't have to wait for a long time. Did you know that Paris museums are free on the first Sunday of the month? Yes, they are. This means it will be crowded, but you will save some money too. Number 6. Paris and wine go together. Accessing Paris' many wine regions is as easy as ABC. Also, you don't have to be anxious while drinking. Drinking in public is totally legal in Paris. Guess what? The French love to drink. So drinking in public is fully acceptable and most people do it, but public intoxication is not tolerated. So you have to drink responsibly. Number 7. The French equally love food. There are over 40,000 restaurants in Paris. You shouldn't find this fact surprising because the city is popular for a wide range of cuisine. These restaurants include cafes, bars, fine dining, bistro, and open terrace restaurants. You are definitely in for a treat when you visit the city. There are also many delicious French snacks you can enjoy in Paris. So when it comes to food, the French know what they are doing. They cater for different people. You can find Asian food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and other continental cuisines. If you love snails, then you're lucky too. Escargots are famous French delicacies. Escargots are so beloved in France. Over 500 million snails are eaten every year. Here's a tip. When placing an order, be sure to close the menu if you're done looking through it. The server will give you plenty of time to look over the menu. Just be sure to close it when you're ready to order, or they will never come. In addition, French people's meals can last for hours. There is usually a ritual of multiple steps to each meal, and above all, the table is seen as a space of sociability, prompting people to sit and chat throughout the meal. Now let's talk about water. The tap water in France is known to be of top quality. And if you prefer your water with bubbles, there are free sparkling water fountains throughout the city. At the restaurant, you can ask for a carafe of tap water. It's free and unlimited. Spring water is quite expensive, especially when you are in a group, so keep that in mind. Number 8. Tipping is not compulsory. A tip is appreciated but not mandatory. If, in certain countries, the waiters are only paid through tips, it is not the case in France. Which means you don't have to leave a very big tip and the waiters won't be mad at you. However, for impeccable service, leave a few euro coins behind. That will probably make your server's night. Number 9. Expect to see large amounts of men and women from all ages and backgrounds with a lit cigarette while sitting, walking, standing, or waiting. It is estimated that the streets in Paris hold up to 350 million tons of cigarette butts every year. However, do not throw your cigarette butts on the ground. There are trash bins everywhere in Paris for that purpose. Failure to do so, you might have to pay a fine. Same thing in the RER. Do not throw your empty wrappings on the floor and avoid eating on public transport. It is not polite. Number 10. Don't forget to bring a travel adapter. It may sound a bit weird, but not a lot of people know that power plugs in Paris look different from the rest of the world. European power plugs are two-pronged, while the sockets are circular and deep. Fancy hotels may have alternative power plugs in their rooms, but your budget might not be able to cater for that. So it's wise to add a travel adapter to your travel shopping list now before you forget it and have to deal with a drained battery over there. Number 11. Look out for opening times. Paris is known for having a generous holiday policy. Many Parisians take the entire month of August as leave and leave the city. So most locals leave for vacation and many restaurants and small businesses stay closed for weeks at a time. This doesn't just apply to Paris alone. Most European cities take their time and value their rest. In Paris, there's also a service break during afternoons and dinner doesn't start until 7:30 p.m. Also, most shops and restaurants close on Sundays and businesses take summer breaks in August. Opening times may also vary throughout the year, mainly because of the changes in season. Make it a habit to check the opening times of the places at least 2 days in advance. Number 12. Don't break the rules attached to their monuments. In Paris, they don't appreciate flash photography in a lot of museums and no writing on the monument, whatever there may be. Also, try not to touch objects in museums. If there are security cordons, there is a reason for this. If you go to monuments, museums, and other places to visit, do not eat there. Instead, enjoy a walk in Paris and find a typical Parisian place to eat in. Number 13. Be very careful when you want to cross the street in Paris. Cars won't stop for you. You have to be very careful before crossing. Try to find a zebra crossing as they have pedestrian signals that will almost guarantee you to cross without danger. Drivers in Paris are often in a hurry and don't pay attention to pedestrians who want to cross. Number 14. In Paris, we greet each other with kisses on the cheeks. One kiss on each one. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, offer your hand before the person gets too close to you, or excuse yourself to make them understand you would rather shake hands. Parisians are quite rigorous with that. Finally, there is one dog for every 7 Parisians. Did you know that? Actually, there are more than 300,000 dogs living in Paris. Dogs are truly man's best friends, but Parisians are taking it to a whole new level. In Paris, they are truly caring about their pets, spending nearly $500,000 just to make sure their dogs are getting the best treatment. It's not uncommon to see their owners treating them to a doggy spa session. So you can take your own dog with you while traveling. They are more than welcome to stay at the hotels. That's all I have for you about Paris. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. For more videos, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'd really like to hear your own tips, trivia, and facts about Paris. Until next time, always choose happiness. Ciao!